This is the WeCreat Vision Pro 45W laser engraver and cutter. It's a beautiful machine with an automatic rising system, so you don't need to buy an added clunky base that falls apart if you ever try to move the thing. It knows exactly the height it should be at, giving you unlimited flexibility on tumblers, on tall items, on boxes, things we've never been able to do with a diode laser engraver. So here's the unboxing if you're interested in what's in the box. It tells you to save the packing materials, including the box, just in case the off chance that something's wrong with the machine and you have to send it back. So it's a good idea to hang on to it for a little while. We've never had a problem with any of them we've taken out of the box. Now on the top layer here, you're going to find the laser beds. And these are the grates that sit on the bottom of the laser engraver that protect the bottom. Gives you a little bit of elevation and a little bit of airflow as well. So they're in the top here. So don't throw those away. You will need those. Don't put them in yet. It's going to be a little while before you pop those in. Just put them aside. Then you're going to take the first level of styrofoam out, and you're going to have, I think it's 4 or 8 of these pieces of wood, and you're going to use that to calibrate your camera. It's nice they give you something to calibrate it with. And then just take the plastic wrap off the WeCreat Vision Pro 45W and put that aside for a moment. Here's the bottom tray that's going to catch all your scraps. And that's nice. You can just dump that and easily get rid of all the tinder in the bottom that could start a fire. So definitely get rid of that. Here's the rest of the stuff in the box. We'll show you all this stuff too. A bunch of samples, a nice sample pack, very generous. And we'll show you what's in there later. So you've got a couple of pieces of tape on the sides. You won't be able to rise or do anything until you take all this tape off. And there's 2 on each side, so remove those and you will be good to go. We're getting close to using it for the first time. And you could take the protective shield off the top. It's just protective tape that stops it from being scratched. So that's a nice little add-on for you. And then we can open it up and we've got more styrofoam inside. So don't throw all this stuff away. You've got some test modules in here to show that it works. They did QR testing at the factory. You have a little manual here, a user manual. That could be handy. And a couple of boxes with some more goodies in here. You're going to find your air assist in here, and you're also going to find your rotary if you have the rotary attachment. So that's nice as well. And then they give you an ample supply of tools. Everything you need to assemble and put this thing together, but don't worry, it's 99% assembled. You really don't have to do too much to get started. And we just kind of wiggle this piece out of here. There's one in the back, and you've got a couple of safety locks in here too. You'll have to unscrew in a moment. So we're just gonna pop this guy out. It's a little tricky to get out here. So they give you, again, the tools, all the tools you need, and the bar, the mechanism is locked in at the factory so it doesn't shift and get damaged during shipping. You know, it's a little awkward to take out. I think there's 3 screws on each side. And then take that piece of styrofoam out. Just kind of wiggle it if it doesn't come straight out and try not to pull any of the cables out. And there's another one on the bottom here. Pop those 2 out and you're ready to go. Put your catching tray on the bottom right underneath. It slides into place. And now we're going to put our exhaust fan on. But first we need to take these nuts off these bolts because we're going to use them to put the adapter on there, which is going to hold the hose that will pull the exhaust away from your WeCreat Vision Pro 45W. I'm sorry, I keep saying 60W. That's because it has the power of a 60W and only 45 watts. Due to their new beam technology, which is amazing. We talked about that in our other video, so make sure you subscribe to this channel to learn all there is to know about the WeCreat Vision Pro 45W laser. Here's your air assist, and it's nice that this is included. I've seen other laser companies charge extra for this. You do not need a separate power cord. This is the power adapter, plugs right into the machine and runs off the WeCreat Vision Pro power. So that's nice to screw that in there. It locks it in. And then we're going to take our air tube. If it looks similar to an aquarium filter, well, there's a reason for that. It's the same technology. So if you're familiar with aquariums, you'll be really pleased to know that you've got a backup aquarium pump, or it's going to hook up the same exact way. So you got a little silicone tube there. You pop that in there. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't screw in. Just kind of twist it to get it on there securely. And then take this hose and put it right in there. Everything's labeled nicely on the back of your WeCreat Pro, so you're ready to go. Your Vision Pro has all the instructions you need right there on the machine itself. And now it needs a little power, so here's your power brick. So you'll plug that in. It's nice that it's external, because if you do have some kind of short or some kind of power issue, you just replace the brick instead of replacing the entire unit or a cumbersome, expensive repair. And plug that in. It is ready to go. Now we're going to plug that into AC, obviously, and they give you USB cords, so this is nice. You will need to use the USB, the old school USB cable, to set it up the first time. And there's a USB-C adapter. A lot of computers do not have the USB-A terminals anymore, but this has a USB-C, which is backwards compatible. And just plug that into your machine. You'll need to set that up. And then there's an antenna. Once you set it up with your USB, you'll be able to connect via Wi-Fi, and then you'll never need to use that USB cable again. You just need the USB cable to set it up the first time. And this screws in very, very easily. Try not to bend this when you lift it up. It will break. It's pretty fragile. Just be mindful that it's there and take it off if you plan to move it. So we're going to plug it in, and we're going to turn it on for the first time. Make sure everything's working, and you will see the lights come on after a moment. It takes a moment for it to warm up or cycle power. And then you'll see the light pop on the front and inside, and it will begin to magically rise through that automatic rising unit. And that is amazing. It's been proven through several WeCreates in the past. We've never had a problem with it, and it is so much more convenient than a riser base. And less expensive, too. You don't have to buy it. It's included with the machine. And again, this gives you the flexibility to do tumblers or tall objects. We've done liquor boxes and things in here, things we couldn't do with other laser engravers. And here's the inside. You can change. The 45-watt diode laser is pre-installed. It's ready to go. The air assist is hooked up, the power is hooked up, the data cable's hooked up, and you can swap that out for a 2-watt infrared laser, which lets you work with some plastics and also metals. So that's nice too. And it's a pretty easy replacement process, and we will show you that in a future video. Oops, laser head's in the way. Just slide that underneath, and your grates are in and ready to go. That's it. They just drop right in there. The WeCreat Pro, the Vision Pro laser, complete with the new rotary assembly. Here's everything that come in the box, including a lot of sample materials you can have a little bit of fun with. But definitely subscribe and follow our channel. We'll show you all the incredible things that we've already made with our WeCreat Vision Pro.